Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. Welcome to your 2023 general readings, which will be expanded and extended on Patreon. So this is the introduction. I'm just letting you know that I will be doing the yearly readings for 2023 differently this year, where we'll be looking into each quarter. So we'll be starting off with January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October, November, December. So the 4 quarters of the year. We will be taking one card for each month from the tarot, so we will be able to hone in more on the particular months in the quarters. But this year I want to have the cards ready for you. I'm going to lay down the cards and then I will open camera and read for you. I don't want to make these readings too long, so I'm hoping that you don't mind. Many readers do this, and obviously it cuts the readings, makes them quicker, so that I know time is of essence. I want to thank you all so much. So if you're interested in the extended, you can get them in the link beneath this video or through my website. So either through Patreon or through my website. All right, I'm wishing you all well for the year. Let's see what's going on for each sign. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Cancer, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for joining me here, and I hope that you've watched the introduction as I do explain how I've set out the cards. Nevertheless, we've got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So each card does speak to each month. So this gives you a little bit more clarity. But I'm looking generally at the quarters of the year. So the general theme of it. So that's why I've used a lot of decks here. And we will be extending this as we'll be taking more cards. You can get the link beneath, obviously, through Patreon or through my website. So let's start off, and you start off with a Tower, dear Cancer. You start off with a Tower in the month of January. And because it is a Tower card, I am really interested to see what that is talking about. So let's just take that Tower card first, and then I'm going to take a Karma Dharma for the year with my Major Arcana cards and the message from Spirit and the Divine. But what is this Tower in January? Oh, good. Okay. It's the 6 of Wands. And we know the Tower is never an easy card. It can speak to ego with the 6 of Wands. This could also be some sort of a disappointment where you are hoping to be successful, recognized, or known for something. The Tower could be some sort of a difficult awakening here, or someone being humbled by Spirit because they had too much ego. I don't know if this is you or a Leo or a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Could be an Aquarius as well. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is for Cancer in the year 2023. We have Temperance, and another card wanted to come out. And we've got the Star, so we've got 2 cards pertaining to freedom. Sagittarius and Aquarius. Interesting. Both speak to beautiful energies. We've got Jupiter and we've got Uranus here. That's really interesting because these 2 planets in the year will come fairly close together, but they won't be exact. This brings, Temperance is saying divine timing is playing out in your life. A wish will be fulfilled here. It could be at a physical or at a timely distance. You know, the Star can speak to recognition, fame, and fortune. This is Spirit, this is Archangel Michael saying that there is hope. There is hope for healing. There is hope for success. The Star does rule the 11th house of friendships, wishes, and dreams, groups that you affiliate with. Temperance is saying be patient. Now, this could also speak to just expanding your horizons. Remember, Jupiter is all about long distance, knowledge, wisdom, and all those things. There's great intelligence here. This is a very spiritual message here. You're obviously awakening through spirit here for sure. I don't know if you're creating something of your own as well here, something that's aligned with the divine and with spirit. Absolutely two gorgeous cards. We'll see. We will see. Let's put these cards over here. Both cards speak to freedom. I mean, Sagittarius and Aquarius, they're all about freedom, needing to go on that journey, feel free, very much about the truth, both those cards. So Saturn is also in the star card. It's Aquarius, it's the energy of Aquarius, and Aquarius is also ruled by Saturn. Which Saturn can be hard work, but it's also can speak to blockages, lessons, some karma as well. But this could also tell me, this tells me that you are freeing yourself up from some blockages, some karma. Let's see what the advice is. And we've got sorrow. Oh my God. We've got sorrow. This reminds me of Mother Mary, the tears of Mother Mary. Let's read this card. I do remember it must have been last year or the year before in the yearly readings. I think Pisces got this card. So I don't know if there's any connection with Pisces for you, if I remember right. Yes. All emotions, even painful ones, offer us a gift. Sometimes we don't realize how precious something is until it's gone. Yet nothing is ever truly lost. In the realm of spirit, all exists eternally. The events of this life are but a fleeting moment within our eternal reality. Through this time, your appreciation of friendship and family will deepen. Feel the unconditional love that is around you. On a soul level, we are all united and connected to all creation. In the palm of God's hand, we live and die, only to discover it was all a dream. Hold on to that word dream, dear Cancer, because I've got something to tell you here. We've also got time for a nap, and we've got Dionysus and Ariadne in the second quarter, and I will go into the mythology of them, of their love story. So hold on to the word dream. Life on earth is like a play. Everyone plays their role, and the roles keep changing. No one is lost. What I'm getting from Spirit and from your Karma Dharma cards, they're both Dharma, they're not Karma. They speak to great positivity. They're very positive signs, right? Aquarius and Sagittarius. I feel that you're going through a massive awakening. You're seeing the truth. You're seeing, it's like the mask comes off and you get to see so much truth. And I do feel greatly that you're going through a major spiritual awakening in this year, dear Cancer. It's like you're waking up from a dream. Life on earth is like a play. Everyone plays their role, and the roles keep changing. No one is lost, even if the script we hold says they are. The play goes on, and every love, every chance, every hope will come around again, and every sorrow will be filled with happiness. So this talks about the cycles in our lives, but it also speaks to just great magic with the imagination and play and dream. And life is like a dream. It's like, yes, we travel through a dream and then we wake up. And when we wake up, this is the intelligence and the wisdom of Jupiter and Uranus. So remember, Jupiter is about expansion and abundance and truth. It's also the laws of life. And Aquarius is about the truth. It's all about being detached and moving towards the future. It's great intelligence. Okay, so where mythology is concerned, we're talking about Uranus, the sky god, and Jupiter, the grandson. So the grandfather and the grandson. So generations. It's generational. Anyway, I've taken cards, okay, as I said, for all the quarters. I don't usually look at the bottom of the deck, but I did with you, and you've got Release Your Ex. I saw this at the end as I was looking at your cards here. So lots of stories here. Let's begin, as I said, with the Tower in the month of January. The Tower is an awakening through hardship. It's a major shift, but also there's recognition here. There's possible balance or possible imbalances. Remember, I'm not reading reversals apart from the wisdom of the oracle. The rest of the cards, the good tarot, the Lover's Path tarot that I'm using, the romance angels, they're all in the upright except for the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, so this is either there's been an imbalance and there's some sort of conflict here, and there's a major shift in January. And then after a quick, we've got fire, a lot of fire here. We've got Mars, we've got fire, Leo Mars energy. We've got a standstill with the Seven of Pentacles in the month of February. This could be related to career as well, because a Six of Wands, that is a card of vocation or something that you're wanting to create. You are taking time out. It's like you're looking at what you've been invested in. It's like you're counting your position. And in March, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is your thinking or your in preparation for an emotional change here. You're wanting to leave a situation that did not fulfill you. This could be a spiritual journey, it could be an emotional potential for change. And you've got the Orphaned card in the reverse here in the Wisdom of the Oracle. So orphaned means feeling a solitude and alone, obviously, and it's a 5. 5s do speak to change, but it is in the reverse. So I just wanted to quickly look at the message. There's an essence of abandonment here. Some of you may have trouble with being intimate with other people. You're feeling threatened, being intimate emotionally or even physically. We do have a King of Swords here as well, dear friends. King of Swords is not someone that is intimate. They speak their truth, but from a very cold, detached place. And we've also got a Messenger of Water, which is a Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is not unsure whether they will offer you that cup. They've been hurt before. So these could be two different people that you're dealing with in the first 3 months of 2023. They're totally different. Knight of Cups is ready to open up emotionally. They're very emotionally unstable, obviously. And the King of Swords is very stable, very on track. They will speak their truth even if it hurts. So there's something that you're seeing here, something that is spoken of, a difficult truth, which possibly humbles someone here. And with the romance angels, finances and career, financial issues, what I get from this is, yes, there may be financial issues, even though the Seven of Pentacles doesn't speak to poverty. I feel this is more about self-worth, feeling emotionally unworthy. I don't know if it's you or a person that you're dealing with. Okay, so the message here says it's time to address the unhealthy alliances you've formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. So there comes the self-worth issues. Not all relationships are dysfunctional. I feel as though you've been hurt, possibly. And you're feeling, you may be taking on the King of Swords energy here. And the Knight of Cups could be someone that is sort of in your life, but and they may also be stuck, right? If you think about it, Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups, that's 9 cups. In the period July to December, you've got the 9 of Cups here. So we will see how the story plays out, but it says that you can connect others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you, let it in. So it's as though you're blocked, you're feeling orphaned, you've been burnt. So there's self-worth issues, and obviously the Six of Wands is not feeling loved, not feeling successful, emotionally more than likely here. But it's a major shift here, and some of you may have been dealing in the past with someone that was successful in what they had done, maybe too much ego. Too much ego here. So again, the King of Swords could be too much ego, and a Knight of Cups has entered your life in the first 3 months. And this could also be the person that also has self-worth issues. They may have been, they may have the abandonment issues. I feel mainly it's you though. This could also stem from the past, from your childhood, if you've come from a broken home or something like that, or if you've been raised with a one parent, because the card orphaned does speak to an orphan, right? I don't know why, dear Cancer. I feel like some of you have got such a big heart and you're there for the less lucky people, the underdog. I do feel that your heart is so big, and I get that you take on everyone's burdens. You take on everyone's burdens, and it's like there's a godly reward for that. It's like you're very nurturing and loving and sacrificing towards others, but it feels as though here with the Eight of Cups that you're on an emotional journey. There's a major shift going on for you. This could be a physical journey, but also an emotionally. You do end up with a World card at the end. You've got the Eight of Wands here, so there is a possibility for travel or for a change of environment, movement here. Now, let's go to April, May, and June. So you've got the Nine of Wands, which says in April, you're still standing. You've gone through a lot, right? So you go 7, 8, and 9. You're going through some sort of a transition. You're still standing. There's some sort of a reward here with the Three of Cups in the month of May. There's some sort of a reward. It could be a possible reconciliation, getting out there, mingling with others, some sort of an invitation from the messenger of water, the Knight of Cups, which is showing here at the beginning of the year. And it's like a new chapter opens up for you in the month of June. Now the Fool card, you've got it twice. You've also got the Fool card here in the Good Tarot. So it's like you're revisiting towards the end of the year. You're sort of looking back at June when something went to begin. You do have the Ace of Cups here. And the Ace of Cups is sitting on the card of Triumph. The Lover's Path Tarot shows a number 21, which is the World card, and you've got the World card here again. So there seems to be similar themes of, with other signs as well, where the middle of the year, close to the middle of the year, is repeated at the end of the year. Yeah, there's reoccurring themes. Now, the mythology of Dionysos and Ariadne. Well, Ariadne was, she had another lover whose name was Theseus. He was the son of the king of Athens. Anyway, they stopped, Theseus and Ariadne stopped in Naxos, the island Naxos, and Ariadne fell asleep on the beach while Theseus was sleeping on board the ship with his mates. Dionysos, who is the god of wine, it's like Neptune and Pisces, right? Escapism, drugs, alcohol, dreamy energies, imaginative, spiritual. It's the divine. Neptune is the divine. Neptune rules Pisces, remember, very intuitive. So Dionysos, the god of wine and merriment, who lived on Naxos, he saw the beautiful Ariadne, and he went to Theseus in a dream and forced him to leave Ariadne. Therefore, when she awoke, she realized that she had been abandoned. There's the orphaned and the abandoned feeling, abandoned by Theseus. And then she went on to marry Dionysus. Okay, so think of Dionysus wanted Ariadne, and he triumphed in winning her over through a dream state, through wine, through, I don't know, his power, whatever power he held, which can speak to untruths as well. Nevertheless, I don't know what this theme speaks to for you, and we've got the Three of Cups, which does speak to getting out there and drinking. So be careful, do take care, because we've got codependency here, and pay attention to the red flags. So there's a theme of wine, drinking too much, escapism, self-worth issues. Okay, so here is the Ace of Cups. Now this could be a love that comes from a distant, someone who may have a drinking problem, or someone that feels very magical, or someone that's going to be very romantic, very, very, very romantic. What can I say? I mean, he did everything in his power to win over this woman, this goddess. Anyway, so there's a potential for a new beginning here with the Ace of Cups. Remember, the Ace of Cups is the Holy Grail. And the message was saying that you need to feel worthy. When we feel worthy and whole, we attract the same partnership. Here we've got Yang in the reverse. So in the reverse would be more about possible wanting to take action, but not needing to come through as more Yang, but more Yin in the reverse. So I don't know how that can speak to you. Let me just quickly look at the message. Be mindful of the tendency toward impulsive action. So there you go. Too much Yang energy is impulsive, which brings up the cardinal signs. I would say more Aries energy. Overconfidence and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequences. And the Fool card can mean the same thing. So taking a leap of faith too quickly, possibly here with the Engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. And I wanted to say that this has come up for Aries, so check out their reading. And you've got the Fool card here as well. Remember, impulsiveness. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance. There's temperance, diplomacy, which can be Aquarius, very intelligent and thoughtful consideration before making a move. So before accepting or getting into this engagement, and an engagement can also be with work, a partnership, remember. There's a possibility of ascension here and taking the next step, but do take care. All right. Let's see what the next chapter holds. July to December. July to September, my God. I'm looking at my notes, looking at the timer. All right, so we've got the 10 of Wands here in the month of July, which is a heavy burden, heavy work, doing a lot. Remember, the 10 of Wands does turn into the Ace, which speaks of ending a burdensome cycle and sort of beginning again, or desiring some sort of a new beginning here. The desire to move, 8 of Wands, to travel, to send those messages of passion, to go and visit family or a home at a physical distance. I mean, this could speak to flight travel, right? Wanting to do something for you, doing something for your mother. I mean, the moon does speak to fears. It can speak to the mother, to your home, to the past. So September seems a little bit, there's a bit of fear or unknown things going on here. But also you may be needing to trust your intuition, even though you may not have the clarity here. This could also be a move to a different country. I mean, Cancer, the moon does rule the 4th house. The moon does speak to country, your place of residence, where you live. It can speak to family as well, but also a home. Here we've got the 9 of Cups, which is possibly a wish fulfillment. Sometimes the 9 of Cups, yes, could also speak to a lot of trying to drown out some sorrows, or someone drinking too much, or having difficulty in coping, therefore trying to relax. But remember not to overdo it here. Remember, the moon does speak to subconscious things coming up from your psyche. I want to take another card on that, but we've got Observer, and it shows the moon here again. So someone could be checking you out through social media, through the internet. Someone could be spying on you. It's like someone's trying to observe your psyche, or something to do with hidden matters. I do get a spy here. A secret detective, or someone watching you from a distance. We've got the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords can speak to challenges, competitive energies, fights, arguments, where career is concerned, heavy competition here, tough competition. But the 5 of Swords is like it's like mind games. Someone internally being challenged. I mean, worrying about reaching out, fearing that they won't be doing the same, the proper thing, fearing that there's third parties here, other people involved here. I mean, with the Observer and the 5 of Swords, this is self-sabotage. This is someone internally fearing the worst, I feel here. And it plays out with the moon very strongly. Now, we've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So some of you could have a secret admirer here. Or you may be admiring someone from afar. Let me take another card on this, on the moon. Dear Cancer, this is your card with the moon. Of course, we could be talking about Pisces as well. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. which is Virgo energy. Knight of Pentacles is very strategic, this is someone from your past. He's facing the past. It's like hurry up and stop. There's like something blocking here. The Knight of Pentacles is all about strategy and planning for the future. That maybe these are secret plans that you are making. Secret plans headed towards a wish fulfillment. Even though you may be treading on other people's toes, there's something that you're attracting, or someone that you're attracted to. This is romantic love, and we've got the Knight of Cups at the beginning. We've got the Ace of Cups here. So I'm just wondering if this is not a secret love relationship, a third party. Anyway, let's see what's going on in October, November, and December. So in the month of October, we've got the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant can speak to marriage, traditions. I mean, we've got a marriage and the children. I mean, the Six of Cups can speak to children, but this can also speak to a spiritual connection. Remember, the Hierophant does speak to spirituality, wisdom, advice, someone that you are seeking advice from. The Hierophant speaks to traditions and family, as well as marriage. We've got the Six of Cups here. And remember, the Hierophant speaks to holding on to the faith. Remember, the North Node, was facing Taurus, so it was all about self-worth, values, and trying to find peace. But the Hierophant is looking towards the future. There's something to do with the church here, something to do with advice, or something traditional. We've got codependency here. And pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Codependency. And remember, codependency is something that you are stuck with. So this could be a family. You're holding on to traditions, but pay attention to the red flags. There's some signs. Maybe you're receiving signs from spirit that are connected with marriage and children. I don't know, I get traditions here, or remember that the Hierophant is very similar to me. It's like needing to do things by the book. It's difficult to break traditions, difficult to step over that red line. In the month of November, we have the Six of Cups, which is usually a soulmate connection, but it can also speak to childlike energies, or your children, or innocence. It's like needing to do the right thing, be truthful. But we've got codependency. It's like you're holding yourself back. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, an addiction can be where you are trying to get out of an unhealthy attachment, which can be a contract, a marriage, but you keep falling into the same loop because of your love for others, for your children, for other people's children, for the big heart that you carry. Remember that to use this to be strong and use this wisely and not to your demise. Because if you are not happy in your own skin, happy with your own life, then you cannot help others. And we've got the Strength card here with the Lover's Path Tarot. The Strength card, which is number 8. So again, revisiting the infinity symbol. So, but you do end with a world here. Now, we do have the soulmate card here, Six of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups here, which I do feel here. It's saying that you've got the power within you. If you haven't trusted to take the next step with the engagement here because you thought it was too, you were too enthusiastic and you feared jumping straight into something, some of you will take that leap of faith here. But then you may have regrets around this this quarter here. And then at the end of the year, it feels as though you're sort of coming to the understanding that you can possibly end this major karmic cycle. The time has come to clear your energy, release your ex, it says. The World card is Saturn, and you end the year in the Saturnian, in the Capricorn season. You do accomplish, you succeed in letting go of anything that was unhealthy for you, those unhealthy attachments, whatever that means for you. Remember that the Hierophant could also be an advisor, someone who holds a position of power, who uses his power for his own gain. So it doesn't have to be a love partner. And I hope that this is not something to do with a child of yours falling into a trap, receiving the wrong advice from a fake and phony wise guy, someone who holds a position of power. Remember the Hierophant in the reverse. Imagine that. So we've got the Strength card. It is saying that you need to feel confident. You need to trust in your higher abilities. We know that the Strength card does speak to a very strong physical attraction as well. So Leo is strong here. We've got fixed signs here. So a lot of fixated, stuck energies here. So a Tower would be more than welcome, I think, here. For some of you, but we've got the Fool card nevertheless. So it's as though, again, the month of June, you are like returning back to what was going on in June. Oh my God, there's the Tower. I saw it in the beginning, but I forgot all about it. There is the Tower, which for me, yes, the Tower is a difficult card, but it sort of releases you, right? It gives you that aha moment. And it is Mars energy. So Mars is very powerful, very instinctual, very passionate. And time for a nap in the reverse says that you are wide awake, right? You are wide awake. And sometimes this card in the reverse can speak to exhaustion. You've been stretching yourself for everyone. Now it's time for you. So this Tower is helping you release yourself, detach from any codependent situation. You will be receiving the messages from Spirit, right? And yes, you will have times of sorrow. This is like, remember that tears are replenishing. Now you've got the guidance. I do see her as Mother Mary. You do have the guidance of a certain divine feminine. This could be Mother Mary herself, but it could also be someone that sacrificed for you if you are following in the footsteps of one of your ancestors, and you may not even realize this. I do see the accomplishment here, and I do see that you are revisiting and you're starting a new chapter here. Be careful not to exhaust yourself, overdo it, because you're going to have to take care of yourself. Again, falling into traps, codependency, helping too much. It's time to take care of you now and turn these tears of sadness into tears of joy. It could also be someone that is wanting to have you in their life, and they're going through a lot of sorrow. So the messages will be different for each of you, of course, as this is a general reading. The potential is great here. Let me just take one card on the World card, and then we will expand this reading. Remember Temperance and the Star. Spirit is saying in divine timing, you will be the star. Your wish can be fulfilled. There is hope. You will heal. And people will be there for you. This can also speak to a possible, business through social media. Anything to do with astrology, mysticism, anything to do with connecting to the divine, using your higher powers. Wow, okay. 3 of Swords, remember, I'm not reading reversals. I get the feeling that the 3 of Swords is going to be that you are going to leave behind someone that has been using you, someone that has broken your heart, or someone that's disappointed you. I feel here that this will be the release of that, right? Or you are letting go of someone that was using and abusing your love and your power. We've got the King of Swords here, remember? King of Swords, which you may be thinking of releasing. If there's someone here that was very much about the ego, you do begin with a tower and you end with a tower. So there's lots of firecrackers, a lot going on for you. And we will look in the extended, we will take the Mystic Moon Oracle to see where you are emotionally, and the fortune telling cards. I want to see what's going on. So, as well as some Sibilas. Love and light to all of you. Thank you for joining me here, for your support, your love, always, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. And as I said, you can get the links for the extended through Patreon or through my website. I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much, dear Cancer. Ta-da.